Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the live stream Q&A. Gonna wait a minute for some people to get in here, and we will get started. I do have some announcements per usual. Yeah, we'll just wait a second here. Anyways, hopefully you guys had a good week. I know here in Pennsylvania we got, we were supposed to get a ton of snow. We didn't get really anything last night, but they still had a 2-hour delay today, which makes absolutely no sense. I just think people already agreed upon the 2-hour delay 24 hours in advance, and we're like, fuck it, we're not going into school early. So yeah, that was fun. Anyway, let's see here. So if you're new to the channel or you're new to the live streams, all you have to do is put your question in the comment section. It takes a little while for it to get over or come up on my end, just because there is a delay here on YouTube. And yeah, so we'll be able to start answering those. Let me turn my volume down here so I don't hear myself. And let's see here. I didn't even pop up on the other screen yet. Let's see here. Nope, I am not getting anything right now. I might have to restart the stream. Well, we'll see, because usually it shows up on the other one, and it is not even showing up. So I'm not sure what that's about. We'll give it 30 seconds. I'll restart it if it doesn't pop up. All right, so we do have somebody here. Yeah, it still hasn't popped up on my end. I went to turn the volume down, and it wasn't even loaded yet. So yeah, I guess we'll wait a second and see what's up. Maybe it's because I'm not. Maybe because I didn't upload anything this week. Okay, there, Vincent. Hey, what's up, man? Okay, so I have some stuff coming through. Yeah, it still hasn't showed up on my other screen yet. I don't know what's going on. It says we're live, so hopefully we're all here. Okay, cool. Anyway, I guess back to good. So Andrea, so audio's good. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know. There's just a massive delay. I have the other screen up because usually I keep the live chat for, I guess, regular YouTube up on the screen, because sometimes those questions come in sooner, and it still hasn't even shown up. So I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know. I might start the stream over if it doesn't load for me. Just here for the dick jokes. Okay. All right, we'll see. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep going, and if it doesn't load, I guess in a few minutes, and I'll restart it. But yeah, it's not showing up. But I don't know. Okay, we'll go back and see. Okay, Vincent, do you know if there is anything safe to coat cabinet hinges to prevent them rusting? Okay, so now I just got a notification. Okay, to keep them from rusting, well, I would say just buy stainless steel hinges, cabinet hinges. I think that's probably your best bet, because they're not going to rust, or at least most of the time they're not going to rust. So consider just getting stainless steel in the first place. There was a coating that I put on the 300. It lasted for about 6 months. It was like, it wasn't I don't know, it wasn't epoxy or anything. It was it was like a black type of paint, and again, lasts like 6 months, and then it just kind of rubbed off from moving or whatever, or opening up the doors. So yeah, you're probably, your best bet is just to get the whatever the hell they are, the stainless steel. And I think Home Depot has those if you have that, or Lowe's or whatever. So that's probably your best bet. Let me go ahead and do the announcements while I'm waiting. It still hasn't loaded. I don't know, Andrew. I don't know what's up. The other screen still hasn't popped up, so I have no idea. I'm going to give it a few more minutes, and I'll probably have to either stop or restart the stream. But yeah, it's still not showing up on the other one. So anyway, announcement wise, if you're not familiar with this or aware of it, we are giving away an Apex this month, and to win the Apex, you just have to purchase anything from the website, and for the next 24 hours, if you use the code Live41, you can get 10% off. So opposed to the welcome back, which is 5%. But yeah, the other announcement was, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. I had another one somewhere, but I didn't write them down. I don't know. I'm going to restart, Andrew, I'm going to restart this page here and see if it pops up. Yeah, it's still not up. It still says going live or whatever the heck it is. Let me reset that. Yep, the regular YouTube's not popping up. I don't know. I have no idea. Just going to leave it. We're going to keep going and see what happens. I don't know. We do have a couple people in here, so we should be good. Next question. Hey, Travis, I've got a question. If you have a rocking refugium, will that give me false readings on my phosphates and nitrates? No, no, I don't think it will. I think that the refugium is doing its job by processing those nutrients the way it should be. I think if you have nuisance algae, that would be something that I would consider you getting false readings, just because you have algae in the system that you don't necessarily want. So you want your refugium working really well and pulling out all those extra nitrates and phosphates. That's what you want. So I would say the readings that you're getting are going to be accurate based on how active and how productive that refugium is. But if you have a bunch of algae in the tank instead of a refugium and that thing's sucking up stuff, and you obviously don't want that algae in there, that's where you're going to get that false reading, just because it's not something that you're going to want consistently. So that's just my opinion on that. Um, yeah, Jared is saying too. Yeah, something weird is going on with live. Yeah, I don't know. This is yeah, it still hasn't popped up. I don't know. I guess we can keep going and see what happens. I pulled it up on my phone. It's still not going. It's still not going. Going live on my phone on the other login. So I don't know. I have no idea. I guess it's worth a shot. We can keep going for a little bit and see what happens. If not, then we can just pull the plug. I mean, we all have shit to do. So I know that I have I don't know, 4 days worth of emails I got to get done at some point tonight. So uh the saucy boy. Yeah, hey, yours is Nathan. Your stuff is going to be printed probably within the next few days. I just bought a few more printers because yeah, I'm kind of in the hole with the 3D printing stuff right now. Not bad. I just need to have more. I just need to have more. I just can't. I don't know. I mean, I'm burning filament and all sort. I mean, it's a lot going on. So I just ordered a few more printers, and I'll upgrade them over time. But I might just set them up as basic stock printers, and then just use them to print generic things that I sell a lot of, and just keep them doing that. So we'll see. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. It's just kind of just an issue. So, uh, do you do you dose trace elements? So I dose aquavitro fuel, and that is really the only trace elements that I dose. I do have in the fish food that I make. It's shit. I don't remember what the hell it is. It's in one of my videos. It's just this giant jug I have. It's basically a refuel. Refuel. No, is it refuel? I don't remember what it is. It's something. Basically, it's minor elements that I just put in my fish food, so that helps. But other than that, I really don't dose any other trace elements. I mean, I do dose two types of bacteria. I do have acropower, potassium. I do dose aminos from Brightwell every once in a while, not too often, probably once every couple of weeks, maybe. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So aquavitro fuel is my main source of those trace elements, and I do do a ICP test every 3 to 5 months, really depending on what's going on, but closer to the 5 months at this point. But yeah, if you're going to dose trace elements, you might want to test to make sure you're not overdosing them for sure. This is my first time I've made it on time. Yeah, we almost we almost restart the stream just because it's still not yeah, it's still not loading on my other device. So I don't know. Somebody said that there was an issue with the stream with YouTube. So yeah, you're here just in time for it to probably end. But yeah, we'll see. Mm. Yeah, I was in the waiting room to go live, and it didn't auto load. Had to close it and try again. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's okay. It's all good. Do, 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 do. Making making tacos. So what? What you got to do? Yeah. Using your NO3 additive, and I really like it so far. Dosing about every other day, and it's kept me at 5 to 7 ppm. Well, that's pretty good. You're in a good spot. I usually do like 3 to 5, but man, if you're 5 to 7, I mean, really, what's the difference, right? So you should be pretty good. Yeah, appreciate the support on that. For those of you guys who are wondering, I set it up probably a month ago. It's the automatic billing for, or not automatic billing. It basically automatically sends you an invoice for either weekly, biweekly, or monthly shipments of the NO3 and the PO4. And a lot of people have been taking advantage of that stuff. So it doesn't actually bill you; it just sends you an invoice. And if you decide you want it, then you can just pay the invoice. It just reminds you, hey, you got an invoice. Hey, you're scheduled to have another one shipped out. So, um, uh, here we go. I see that your 3D printed frag plugs are the same cost for 200 as the gray acro plugs. Is there a specific advantage to 3D ones over the other ones? Um, I guess. Well, let me get a drink here. Mm, well, when I do 100% infill on the 3D plugs, like I was trying to see what kind of infill I wanted for them because I wanted them, of course, sync. So I do 100% infill on the 3D ones, and I like the 3D printed ones because they're more consistent. Because sometimes with the other plugs, um, the hole isn't the same, or it's too big, or it's not big enough, and that's what she said. Yep, and there's just more consistency with the 3D printed ones. The only downside is they are lighter, so if you're going to be putting smaller frags on those plugs, even with 100% infill, they can fall over, but it's nothing too crazy. I mean, they could fall over with the other plugs as well, just not as easily. But I've been using them quite often here in the system and haven't really had any real problems. And they're just more consistent. The hole's the same. It's easier to glue, and you don't have to worry about kind of figuring out what frag's going to fit into what plug kind of thing. So I like them. Plus, you can have them in different colors if you so choose. Okay. I'm making a new stand. Any paint type recommendations to hold up to saltwater? What did we use before? Hmm. I would say do whatever color works for you, but then you can do the. I guess it's not really a stain, but it's the clear coat, which will allow it to seal the wood and be waterproof to a certain extent. So that's what I would do. So pick whatever color you want, and then do the clear coat. I saw some people doing that. Um, I usually just do metal stands, at least recently, anyways, metal stands, and they seem to be working out pretty good. Other than that, because my setups aren't long term up to this point, they haven't really been long term. I really haven't put a lot of thought into what paint or what I should actually put over the paint to make it waterproof. Just because I knew I was going to tear down the system within a couple of years. So, but yeah, I guess you could just put a clear coat over it. And it should be fine. Hey Travis, I have an ammonia spike on my new tank, 180 gallon. What is the best way to remove ammonia? Well, how did you get the spike? Did you overfeed? Did you put too many fish in? Are you still in the cycling process? I'm guessing that you must have some kind of livestock in there or something. Because I mean, if you're cycling, ammonia spike is just part of the process. So, and I don't think that'd be something you'd be worried about. Um, well, if usually ammonia spike is due to excess fish or excess food. Those are really the only two sources, unless you're actually dosing ammonia into the tank. So I would cut back on feeding or cut back on how many fish you put in at one time. Make sure you have enough rock, biological filtration to compensate so it can process the ammonia before you get a spike. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, hopefully it wasn't too bad if you do have a lot of fish in there, because the ammonia is that silent killer. Remember what I mentioned before. If I don't know if you were here for that, but like when I was Brian, my buddy who passed away, he was telling me and that he learned from somebody because he was importing fish all the time about drip acclimating fish. So a lot of people like to go ahead and get fish in overnight in a bag, and then they'll go ahead and open that bag and then put all that water into a bucket, and then they'll drip acclimate. Right, that was our normal thing. The only problem is that I'm about to sneeze. Oh, false alarm. Okay. The only thing is when you open up a bag and that's been closed all night with a fish in there, pissing and shitting. When that bag is exposed to oxygen, the ammonia becomes toxic at that point. So it actually starts to burn the gills, and then we found that our fish were dying a couple weeks later. So we actually stopped doing that and just completely took them out of the bag and put them into another bucket. So bypassing all the water that they were in originally. So the point is that ammonia, it will kill your fish, silently. So hopefully you didn't have too big of a spike, and your fish aren't gonna kill over here in a couple weeks. Question for you: would you add clownfish to your next tank? Yeah, I mean I have 5 in here now. I don't see any reason why. They're pretty good as long as you got enough space, and they're fine, no issues. Due to any reason cow and mag consumption would slow or stop? Started coral amino, and consumption has slowed since. Possible they don't need as much since amino started. Normal was 4 mag, 2 to 3 ppm a day of calcium too. Okay. Well, I think you're thinking about it too much, Ryan. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I mean, The aminos would cause improved growth, which would what you would think would cause more growth. Cause them to use more consumption. So or consuming more of the elements in the water. You would think based on adding those aminos, but I wouldn't worry about it, man. I mean, it's an ecosystem; it's changing all the time. If you start diving into 2 to 3 ppm of cal every day or 2 every other day, and you start racking your brain around that shit, man, you're gonna go insane. So I would say don't care about it. Does your coral look good? Is it growing? Is the polyp extension out? The coral look happy? If it does, then who gives a shit how much it uses? Just make sure you're keeping up, keeping your alkalinity stable. So that's, I mean, I know that's not the answer you're looking for, but that's the answer you're getting, buddy. All right. Thanks for whoever put an order. Let me see if maybe you're on the stream. Let me see. Maybe you're on the stream. Maybe it won't load. Christopher. Yeah, you're on the stream. I mean, you're usually here, right? Yeah, you are. I see your name there. Hey, thanks for the order, buddy. And thanks for the super chat. Let me get over to that here in a second. So I asked last week about the nitrate dilution test last week if it was high. If you had to dilute it, I did a 10-gallon water change and cleaned the filter socks and skimmer, and bam, brought down to 4 to 6. Cool, good deal. Chris, thanks for the order and thanks for the super chat. Hey, you had some candles you were selling for a friend. Do you still sell those, or can you point me to where to get them? Yeah, email me, unless that was in the order. Let me look and see. Email me, because if you look at the website, I mean, I make and sell them here. I just don't know to what extent you were looking for or sent. But I can point you in, if there was something in particular you liked before, I can point you in the direction of those other ones if you want. So just email me, will you? Okay. Hey, I'm dealing with green hair algae right now. Any tips on getting rid of it? Well, you got to find the source of nutrients. So, I mean, we've talked about this quite a bit in the past. If you're dealing with excess nutrients, or obviously green hair algae is a sign of excess nutrients, then you need to find the source of it. So you got to start with the basics. Check out your RODI water. Make sure it's 0 TDS. You're gonna want to go ahead and double check your feeding. Make sure you're not overfeeding. Check what you're feeding. If you're dropping a bunch of dry pellet food in your tank, stop doing that shit right away, because that's usually a pretty big source of excess nutrients from the get-go. Not Geico, Gecko. And then you're going to want to check and just make sure you have enough biological filtration. You don't have too many fish, of course, and if you do, you got to be kind of careful about your feeding habits. And just kind of go down the line. Check out, make sure your filter socks are being clean. Make sure your skimmer's working properly. Make sure you don't have a bunch of gunk and slime and shit all over the place. Make sure your sump's clean, all that kind of stuff. Make sure you're doing your water changes. And then manual removal is pretty common. You want to get in there and manually remove the green hair algae. That helps get it, cut it back quicker. And, just be consistent and keep up with all that stuff. And you should get through it pretty quickly. Well, not quickly. It might happen like a month or two, but stay consistent on that. The point is you got to find the source. So, Curious, has turning their hobby into a business taken any joy from the hobby? Yeah, it does. It surely does. I mean, I enjoy what I do for work. It is my full-time job. So, I mean, I do enjoy it. I really do. I look forward to work. The 3D printing stuff kind of came out of nowhere. So that has overtaken most of the business. But I do enjoy it. I mean, I can't ask for anything better than what I got right now, right? So, but it has taken a lot of joy from the hobby. It really does. I don't get to enjoy my tanks. The 300, it's not something that I enjoy. I don't really even look at it anymore. Its sole purpose is just to supply frags for the business, and hopefully after we get into the new house, we'll have the 300 upstairs in the living room, and it'll be all linked to one system, of course. But maybe I'll be able to enjoy it a little bit more being in a common area. And then we'll have the big system downstairs, or the big tank downstairs with all the grow outs and stuff. And, maybe I'll get a little bit back from there. We'll see. But it definitely does take away. So if you truly, truly love the hobby, if you're going to make it your business, don't make it a full-time business. Make it like a part-time gig where you can just kind of make some extra money on the side. Yeah, for sure. Here we go. Hey, Travis. Celebrating a 1 year anniversary of cyano and green hair algae outbreak. This is love. Whoever said love triangles are never a good one has never tried this, but hurt and love it. Team cyano green hair algae. Well, have fun with that. Hi, I just removed the sand bed. My ORP is generally at 250. Even after the removal of the sand, I do have marine pure balls. Does ORP matter? I don't fucking. You ask. I don't. I mean, I read one article on ORP when it first came out on the Apex there, when I was shopping around and that article. I mean, maybe it's because I'm fucking half retarded. I don't know. It didn't make any freaking sense to me. And then I read a little bit after that, and I was like, you know something? I don't give two shits about ORP. I don't care. I hate it. I don't know it, and I hate it. I don't care. I'm sure there's some article out there all in depth on ORP and how it matters and this and that and that. I don't know. I've never tested it, and I don't give a shit. It's fine. So it's just like herpes. If you don't admit that you have it or you don't show signs of it, it don't matter, man. So same thing with this ORP shit. It don't matter. Moving on. All right, just started culturing rotifers to try to raise some clownfish fry. Do you have any experience or advice on that? I do not. Never done it. Wish I could help you, man. I don't know anything about that. I can pretend for like the next 10 minutes like some other YouTubers and just give you some bullshit answer if you want me to do that. Let me Google it real quick. No, man. Sorry, I can't help you out with that. Sorry. I do tend to overthink, and corals look good. Appreciate the help. Yep. Yeah, just cut the overthinking shit, man. That's going to drive you crazy. As long as the corals look good, polyp extension is good, growth is good, and your alkalinity is stable, leave it. Don't even think about it, man. I forgot to use the discount code. Oh, well, I don't think I can add that in there after. I'll see what I can do, Chris. Let's see what I can do. I don't think I can add it, though. Don't dip your balls in the tank. Yes, I agree. Don't do that. And if you have a fox face, definitely don't do it. Don't do it. Trust me. Refugium deep sand bed. Refugium, yes. Deep sand bed in the refugium. You can if you want, or deep sand bed in your main display. Most people aren't doing deep sand beds anymore. They do have their perks, but they're ugly and it's minimal. So I would say refugium, yes. Deep sand bed in the refugium if you want, sure. And in the main display, no. I wouldn't do that. Are you still using a calc reactor? If not, why? Looking to use it for pH benefits. I am not using it. The reason why is I gave it away to somebody who could use it, had more benefits to it than I did. I might bring something on here in a little bit when we get the new tub system grown out. I got that new 8 foot by 3 foot by 1 foot tub coming in, and we're going to be doing a lot of growing out in there. I have a feeling that my calcium reactor will not keep up with all the coral in the system. So I'll probably have to add maybe a calc reactor to keep up with the demand. We'll see. There's a good chance though. And if I do, I will get the pH benefits of that. So that works out right. Josh, sorry I've missed the past few live stream videos. All the frags I got from you are just exploding. Definitely some favorites in my tank now. Awesome. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the support on that. Can you print a holder for a Comore X1 doser? I can print anything. Anything. I can create anything. I can print pretty much anything depending on the size. I do have a larger printer that I just finally got working again. It was a whole mess with the firmware. It was nuts, but it worked. It cost me like an extra $36 and an extra screen and some new TH3D firmware to fix it, but it works. And so I have a lot of custom orders that come in, people requesting specific things that they want for their systems or whatever. So I offer two things. I offer custom 3D printed item, or I offer a print STL file. So you have to pick based on the size. So if you find the holder on like Thingiverse for the Comore X1, if you find the holder already, you can just buy the cheaper print STL based on the size and then send me the file and I'll print it. But if you need it custom, then you have to order the custom and I can do it. So you just have to get in line, man. Lots of custom orders, but that's just the way it is. And a lot of people don't understand is the 3D printing stuff is, I only have 11 printers. We will be at 22 probably within the next couple months. I'm not even sweating, man. I'm just gonna drop the money on them. But it's a quick 10 grand. I can tell you that, man. But I need them because I literally have a stack of orders that I just got to get done, and I'm waiting on printers just to finish. So, yep, kind of crazy. ORP, or here's the fucking expert, everybody. ORP is irrelevant other than looking for major dips and spikes relation to something big happening, livestock death, yada yada yada. Yeah, nobody cares. Thanks for that information, Andrea. I'm gonna get a text like, "What the fuck's wrong with you, man?" Cody, are you still using calc? I just read that, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, do you still have the monos? How do you acclimate them? I do not have the monos. They kill themselves. Monos are awesome, but they are not meant for SPS reef tanks. They're just not. They're really not. I've seen them in smaller tanks than mine that were just soft corals and a bunch of leathers and all sorts of stuff. They did great in those tanks. This even with 300, but the SPS, I don't know. Maybe they just can't. Maybe they just get scared or they can't see it or something. But they killed themselves. Every one of them did. Really bummed because they were some of my favorite fish. So yeah, I no longer have them. When it came to acclimating them, I just did a slow increase in salinity because they are brackish fish. So I just increased it slowly to 1.025 over a couple weeks, and then of course, normal quarantine and all that stuff, and then dropped them in. Let's see here. Let me click on this real quick. Last question. Do you plan to sell your 50-gallon low boys when you upgrade to the tub? If so, I'd be interested again. Yeah, that one low boy. Yeah, you can buy that one from me. I also have that 40-gallon shallow reef. If anybody's looking to buy that, the deep blue rimless tank. If anybody wants to buy that, let me know. Local pickup only, or I can drive it to you for a significant fee. Just saying, fucking gas prices are going up because people are retarded. Anyway, we don't need to go down that rabbit hole. Oh, by the way, guys, it's been Andrew. How long has it been? I haven't watched the news. Let's see, since mid-December, maybe. I'm gonna tell you right now. I was following the news for all of 2020, and I get ask Andrea or just ask anybody who talks to me. I get super stressed out and pissed off about everything. So I decided, hey man, let's go cold turkey on the news. I'm talking. I don't watch nobody, no commentary, no Fox, no shit, no nothing. I don't watch any news. I'm basically oblivious to everything that's going on around me. And you know something? I've never been happier. I've never been happy. I go to the gym. I'm my own damn business. Drive my sports car around when I don't have fucking snow everywhere. And there's other things I do, but I can't talk about it. Get me demonetized. But either way, I've never been happier. So if any of you guys are stressed out about bullshit, stop watching the news. Just be ignorant. It's easier. So, anyways, moving on. What's up, Travis? What's up, Reef Junkies? Don't usually catch the streams live. I just ordered the Waterbox 220.6. It's my first big tank coming from BioCube. Do you have any tips, specific equipment you recommend? Let me Google that damn thing real quick because I don't remember what it looks like. 220.6. Let me see what it looks like. Oh, it is nice. Damn. Motherfuckers got money. No, it's not bad. It's like $4,000. That's not bad at all. That's pretty good. Did it come with lighting? Let me see. I don't know if it comes with lighting. I'm gonna look here. Marine Depot has them. I can probably put it up on the other screen. $4,000. Okay. And it has a sump. Okay. And it is overflow sump. Okay, cool. Microsoft dual manifold refugium Microsoft. Okay, heavy duty UV. Okay, yeah. So it doesn't say too much. I'm trying to see what other equipment it has, but I'm not able to get through it too quickly. Plumbing specifications. Yeah, I'm not seeing everything. It looks pretty cool though. It's a nice tank for sure. That white's really nice. If it doesn't come with lighting, get yourself some radians or Kessels and put some T5s around that shit. Do like the aquatic life fixture. I think that would look pretty good on there. Other than that, I know some MP40s will look real nice on that too. That's a pretty sharp looking tank. Kudos. $4,000 too. That ain't nothing, man. Shit. That's like 2 Niles Quantum 300s right there, bro. That's a nice tank. Other than that, I don't really have any advice. I didn't look through the whole page. I can't tell you if it comes with a skimmer or any of that crap. If it doesn't come with a skimmer, make sure you get one. Try to get a higher end brand, Niles preferably. I mean, if you're dropping 4 grand on that tank, I mean, what's a Niles to you, right? Um, and get something rated for at least double the water volume. And yeah, I mean, looks pretty sweet. Let me go in and get down here. I've stopped watching the news too. I'm telling you, man, that's the best decision I ever made because I was getting super stressed out. The problem is you're getting all pissed off because these idiots that are controlling the country, man, are just fucking dumb as shit and oblivious and don't give a crap. And you're getting all frustrated and you can't do anything about it. Something's like, screw you, mind my own business, mind my own damn business. Why am I getting sponges everywhere in my tank? Because you got a pretty successful tank, Jason. That's why sponges are a good thing, unless they're from the kitchen. You don't want to put those in there. But if you got like pineapple sponges, that's good. There's nothing wrong with that. It means you got a healthy water column. So that's a good job. Life is too short for all that BS. You are 100% correct about that. Received my order the other day. Thanks. All my Hannah checkers have holders now. Awesome, man. Appreciate the support. Good. You're good. You're not missing anything. Yeah. You can email me to buy those tanks. That's correct. But the low boy is held for Chris. So I do have the 40-gallon shallow reef. Remember, I took that down. That is available. You can email me for that. Price on it, I don't know yet. I have to look it up and see what I want for it. I don't remember what I paid. And I'm not going to charge you what I paid, but at least get something out of it. But the low boy is going to be for Chris. So it's just the 40 shallow reef is available. Yeah. So, because he actually asked me the other day too, and I don't remember if I got back to him. I thought I did. So, how big is how tall is the big display? It's 31 inches, Brock. 31. It's 8 foot by 2 foot by 31 high. Email or Instagram messages to buy low boy and 40-gallon tank. Well, don't message me on Instagram. Fuck, man. I got more messages on Instagram. Oh, it's so awful. It's awful. I hate that shit. Don't message me on Instagram. Send me an email. Just, yeah. And just the 40-gallon shallow reef. The low boy is already going to be sold. So, yep. Hit me up on there. And the first person who emails me is going to get the first dibs. So, yep. Do you ship your 3D prints to Canada? I do not, Vincent. I'm working on this Canada shipping stuff because I have a lot of people in Canada that want to buy stuff. I just have to get through this imported bullshit paperwork, crazy, dealing with tracking numbers not transferring over and stuff getting lost. It's just a huge mess. So if there's anybody who's good at shipping outside the United States, maybe specifically to Canada, email me with how you do it correctly, because I'm getting not good information and I don't feel like screwing people over. So, but yes, I would be more than happy to ship to Canada. I mean, that shit's just a quick jump, man. It's not too far. There we go. Hey, Travis, I just found a little Scopus tang stuck in the weir. He has Popeye pretty bad. Is there anything I can do to help recover him? Yeah, put him in quarantine. Well, Popeye is a bacterial infection. I'm almost positive it is. And I'm to be honest with you, it's probably been like what, before I even set up. Last time I deal with Popeye was before I set up the 300. So it's been at least 3 years since I've looked at even a fish with Popeye. I know that it's a bacterial infection. I'm pretty sure there's a medication you can get for it, but I don't remember what it is. But you want to get it out of the main display if you can, and put it in quarantine for sure, especially to help with the stress. Because if you have other tangs in there and they see a weaker tang, there's a good chance that tang is not going to do very well. So, yep. Yeah, don't fucking message me on IG, man. I hate it so bad, man. I hate it. There's so much crap on IG. Yeah, don't do it, man. Don't do it. I'm gonna delete your shit. No, I'm just never gonna reply to you. And I feel bad. That's one thing I want to mention here. And I was talking to Andrew about this the other day. I know that when I message people, like people that I wouldn't say none of you jokers look up to me. I don't need you to fill my ego or anything. But if I care about somebody or I feel like I have a connection with somebody on Instagram, or on any platform, and I send an email or I message them, and they never reply to me, it's kind of heartbreaking, right? Okay. So I don't take it personal. If I don't get back to you or I don't reply to your Instagram message or your email because it's not business related or has something to do with, with an order or something like that, don't take that shit personal. It's definitely not. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. I'm not trying to cause any problems. I just there's only so many hours in a day, and I just can't get to all the business stuff with the hours that I have. So all this extra, like kind of having conversations and getting to know people and doing extra things with when talking to people, that's just not something I'm able to do right now. So yeah, just don't take that stuff personal. I don't like people kind of getting, I won't say butthurt. That's not appropriate. I don't want people getting upset because I'm not replying to you. Um, but yeah, I'll keep an eye on your name, Kevin. So if you message me on Instagram, I'll tell you to fuck off. Just playing, man. But yeah, moving on. On day 12 of my cycle, ammonia is at 0 and nitrates at 1 point or 1 ppm. Nitrate, okay, is at 1 ppm. Once my nitrate reaches 0 and I do my water changes, all ready to add fish to right. Once you're on day 12, just keep doing what you're doing for the next 30 days, man. Because I mean, if you're looking for, this is the thing. I'm gonna stop reading that shit right there. If you're at day 12 and you're monitoring things so quickly and you're waiting for the very first instant that everything seems okay so you can drop a fish in there, you're doing it wrong. You just are. You're rushing it. Don't even touch that water with a fish for 30 days. Just do a normal cycle. Let it go through. Don't turn no damn lights on. Just leave it alone. Let it properly cycle. And then make sure, well, you can use this time to quarantine your fish. Hopefully you are at this point. If you're doing this, you might as well be quarantining your fish and waiting. Um, ideally, you want 0 ammonia, 0 nitrites, and you want nitrates to be the only thing showing up on the test kit. That is when you know that you're through your cycling process. 12 days is not enough. Okay. You're bouncing. I mean, it's got to go through a process. So just wait, man. Trust me. Just wait. Move down. All right, moving on. I'm a new subscriber. I like the avatar there. It looks like that dude from not Captain America. America, fuck yeah, the puppets. I don't remember Team America. I don't remember, something like that. I love that show. It's awesome. The tanks are looking good. Yeah, it looks good now. I mean, it looks good in this video. Doesn't look good right now. I'll tell you that. Cut the shit out of this tank. Thanks. He is the only tank. He didn't have Popeye until he got stuck. My QT is ready to go. Yeah, just put him in QT. And Popeye might just be because the eye was. You said it was stuck, right? So maybe the pressure or the suction pulled his eye out. I know that sounds pretty gruesome, but it is a possibility, right? Yeah. Usually Popeye is from a bacterial infection, but maybe it is from just being stuck. Okay, so I'm waiting for shit to come through. I see it up on my other screen, so I'm just waiting to come through and get a drink. I'm drinking detox tea, and I put in Afghanistan. That was one of the things I really liked was the tea. So we'd be up on the mountain, and the guys would come over, and they would ruck up some shit, and they would make this green tea, and it was, I don't know what it was, but besides being stupid hot to burn your fucking face off, they had like these big chunks of sugar. I've never been able to find it, but it's like huge chunks of sugar, and they would put that in there with goat's milk, and man, it was so sweet from the sugar, and it was just, and with the green tea and the goat's milk. So I kind of did something similar with this detox tea, and I put quite a bit of sugar in it to get ready for the stream, and I put some creamer in it instead because I don't have any milk here in the house. I don't drink milk. Gives me the shits. But anyway, yeah, so it's kind of brought me back a little bit. It's pretty good. But yeah, let's go and scroll down here, see if anything else comes in. I have small white tube worms everywhere in my system. Are they good or bad? And if there anything I can do about it? So tube worms, do they have like the reddish like fan at the end of them? Right, like they have like a little reddish fan. If they do, then I wouldn't worry about that. Like barnacles, I think they're called barnacles, something like that. I wouldn't worry about those. But if you have like the verminted snails, like with the big streamers and the nets that go out and catch all this food particles and stuff, then yeah, that's gonna be a problem. But what happened to the pink shirt? But yeah, so I mean, if they're just the white worms with the little red feather dusters. They look like little feather dusters. I wouldn't worry about that. They're just filter feeders. But again, if you got fermented snails, then you're fucked anyway. So I don't think it's that. And they're usually not white. Fermented snails usually aren't white. That's why I'm saying the other one. Emailed about the 40 shallow reef. Definitely want that tank. Okay, cool. Let me just check my email. Make sure it's here. Make sure it's good. That's not it. 40 shallow reef. Got it. Rob, got you. All right, man. I'll hit you up after the live stream. We'll talk price and when you can pick it up. And you can pick it up as soon as what's today? So tomorrow's Friday. So you can get it tomorrow if you want. I got shit going on Saturday. What is it? Valentine's Day on Saturday? Yeah, I got some shit going on that day. Sunday, I got the electrician coming. So yeah, so either Friday or Sunday is probably good. Saturday morning, maybe. We'll see. I got shit to do. It's hump day. Literally. Anyways, what's up? Hey Travis. So whatever happened to the pink shirt? What fucking pink shirt? You talking about my video, Glenn? Or Gen? I call you Gen. You're not Glenn. There's not even an L in your fucking name, and I called you Glenn. Oh, guys, by the way, starting right now, I'm not going to swear for the rest of the stream. Anybody want to take bets on that? Starting right now. Wait, give me a second. What time is it? What we got? We got 41 minutes in. I'm not gonna swear at all. For the next 10 minutes, and if I do, I'll put a promo code up for 50% off my website for orders. Give me a second. Let me get all these fucks out. Okay, no swearing. Next until 51 minutes in. Oh boy. Okay. We're ending the stream in 30 seconds. Okay. Whew. Okay, let's go and get this going. No swear words, nothing for 10 minutes. Okay, let's go on. So we're ending the stream in 30 seconds now, Andrea. Bet you a frag you can't. I'm about taking 50% off an order. Bet 10% off that tank. I could do 10%, man. I don't mind. Oh, you can't swear in your question either, because then you're going to set me up. You can't do that. Can't do it. Sunday is Valentine's Day. Okay. Then Saturday I'm good. Never mind. I already did it. Are you kidding me? No, it didn't come out all the way. It doesn't count. I didn't come out of my mouth all the way. Dick, nope. Nobody heard that, right? Anyways, it didn't count. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. So Sunday is Valentine's Day. It doesn't matter. Saturday's hump day anyways. Saturday and Sunday's hump day. But you could still work it out if you want to come get it. It counts. Guys are dicks. All right, give me a second. Let me just change that code. Let me change that code. It'll be 41. Just give me a second, man. Let me change that damn code. Did I really? How long did I last, Andrea? Oh, a whole 2 minutes. Good job. Sounds like Scott's sexual life. Anyways, let me just change the discount code. I can't believe it. Did I do that already? To 50%. Because that's only good for the stream. Actually, no, it's good. It'll be good for 24 hours. Am I really doing 50%? Okay, that's cool. Whatever. Really? It's live. That sucks. Sucks. So 50% is a huge amount, man. I'm used to giving crap away, but not 50% worth, but whatever. It don't matter. Man, that sucks. I'm about to lose some money. That's okay. That's all right. I don't mind. As long as you guys are having fun, right? Let me go up here. What par for Duncan and Ricordia? Well, Ricordia, is a mushroom. It really doesn't require a lot. But I've had Duncans and Ricordias in sub 100 par, no problem. Grow without any issues. I do find that if you get a Ricordia above like 300, it does not like it. I tell you that right now. It just doesn't like it. So I would say keep it low. Keep it. Those are kind of corals you keep to bottom to mid tank, roughly, depending on how much light you got going on there. Yeah. So you're good. And yeah, Andrew, you're right. Yeah, 50% off, and you get qualified for the Apex giveaway. So the code for 50% off is live41, and it says 10%. So I might as well change that shit too. Man, I can't believe I jacked that. I didn't even mean to get that one out. Might as well. Someone's gonna go in there and buy half my damn website for 50%. I'm just gonna be like, man, that sucks. It's okay. Anyways, yeah. You guys got any more questions? Going to feel free to put them in. We're already at 45 minutes. That's pretty quick. I did have the stream pop up on my other device, so it finally did come up. So that's why we have some people in here now. So that works out. Let's see what we got here. What is the maxi nem in the bottom left? Maxi nem in the bottom left. Are we talking? Are you talking on the video, Jonathan? That nem is actually, it's actually a plate coral. That, rest in peace, by the way. Unfortunately, uh, one of the fish was having a good day and decided to kick up a bunch of like detritus where it collects over in that corner. And in hindsight, I wouldn't have put the plate coral there, but the mouth of that coral filled with detritus and it killed it. That sucks. I had that. Excuse me, I'm burping over here like a weirdo. I had that coral since the 125. It sucks, man. It sucks. I got hiccups. That's great. I got hiccups. So I got an RODI unit in the hopes it'll help with my algae problems. But the thing is, my TDS is 130 tap, and I'm not sure if it's that big of a difference between 0 and 130, and if there's another cause. Well, if you 0 TDS is a huge difference than 130. Is 50% off all coral on the site? 50% off anything on the website right now. Anything. If you put an order in right now, or actually for the next 24 hours and use that code, it'd be 50% off, because I can't not swear, apparently, because I'm, fucking 12 years old. But yeah, it's the whole website, 50%. Yeah. God damn it. I really put my foot in mouth on that one. I don't care. Are you updating WYSIWYG anytime soon? Yeah, let me get to your guys' question there. Let me get through this first. Yeah, so 0 TDS compared to 130 is a huge difference. Because in that 130 TDS, you could have a whole bunch of crap, chloramines, chlorine, all sorts of stuff. You can have dog piss in there. I mean, you could have anything in 130 TDS. I don't know about dog piss, but you know what I'm saying? Maybe hobo piss. But the point is that 0 TDS is a big deal. You need to get 0 TDS. So to ensure that, you're going to have your RLDI set up. You have your pre-filters, your carbon, your GAC, yada, yada, yada. You'll go through your membrane, and then you'll drop that water into DI resin, right? Deionization. That will be the process of getting it down to 0 TDS. You want to have 0 TDS. If I don't pay attention to my RODI unit, and sometimes I get like 1 or 2 TDS out of the DI because I didn't change. I have 3 DIs and I just happen to not change any of them for whatever reason. And I get any TDS, I'll dump the whole barrel out. I won't let 1 TDS into my tank. Nope. 0. That's it. Hopefully that answers your question, man. Does a no sand tank take a lot longer to cycle? No. I mean, this rock, you should check out my 300 gallon playlist videos. I actually cured this rock in brute trash cans, or they're 50-gallon cans, but same thing. And I did that for 3 months before I even set the tank up. And then I went 1 month before I put coral in it after the setup, and I had 0 problems. So cycling process is pretty much the same. It just depends on how you go about it. That's what you got to look at. I can't. Free shipping over what? It's free shipping over $300 in the United States. Anyways, yeah. So it's free shipping over $300. I'll wait till the end of the stream and it'll go up to 60. Yeah, I ain't going anywhere from here. Nope. 50% off is about as, which I could show, is about as good as it's ever gonna get, because that was how stupid I am for swearing. Retailer sell price. So basically what it means right now is if you go on the website in the next 24 hours and you buy anything, you put in the code live41, you're going to get 50% off that order, period. And then you got to pay for shipping if you don't spend over $300. So, yep. Yeah, that was a plate coral. Yep. In the bottom left right now on the screen, Jonathan, that's a plate coral. Yep. I missed that thing so much. I have the skeleton of it on my desk because that sucks. I'm really bummed that it died. So, word to the wise, if you have a plate coral, keep sand out of its mouth and don't put it places where detritus collects, because you might have an asshole fish one day decides to beat all that stuff around, Bertha, and fill the mouth full of detritus. And if you don't get it quick enough, it will basically suffocate. I guess that's what I could pretty much chop it up to. It just kind of suffocated underneath the detritus, which really sucks, man. I love that coral. Can I do a coral order for local pickup with the tank still qualify for the Apex giveaway? Yes, you can. You have to email me with the items that you want. So go into your cart, okay, and then take a screenshot of everything you want. Email that to me. I'll have to send you a separate invoice, and I'll probably just add the tank on there as well. And then you can we'll take shipping off, and then you can just do local pickup. Okay, so just email me what you want. And then if you are doing the 50% off thing, the 50% will not be for the tank. It will be for the coral or whatever else you buy. We'll just make that adjustment on the invoice. So you're good. I may have missed this. Are you planning on updating the WYSIWYG anytime soon? Yes. I have lots and lots and lots of WYSIWYG that I have to just take pictures of. I do want to do it within the next week or so, because I say or so because I don't ever like putting a definite on anything. It's a huge thing on my to-do list. Um, it's I just got to get it done. I know that a lot of people are waiting on coral. What wave makers are you using now? I have gyres, but thinking I need some more random flow. I just use the Jabos that are in the tank now. They're just Jabo wave pumps and waiting for them to die. Yeah, that's about it. I'm trying to think what I want to do next time for flow. I don't really know yet for the new tank. I don't know, but the Jabos are fine. I'm just never gonna buy them again. They're just a piece of shit. Let me get a drink real quick. Oh man. It's about that time for my voice to start taking a shit. I don't know how people sit up here and talk for hours and hours and hours. I guess if you're not talking about anything or you're talking out your ass, you probably can talk for hours, but fuck, man. 51 minutes, my voice. I feel like I've been in the back alley at a Garth Brooks concert sucking dick for freaking 3 hours. Man. Anyways, does your going stretch what the fuck? Like, oof, man, I don't know if I'm reading that wrong. Does your going stretch out like that all day long? You mean Goniopora? The Goniopora? Oh man, I almost took that shit in the wrong direction. The Goniopora on the bottom right, yes, that's out all the time, except for during feeding time. It actually kind of grabs particles and closes up for a little bit during the day. Code is distress chicken. Yeah, I guess. Here we go. Tip him big, guys, on your 50% order. A man has to eat and he deserves your support. Yeah, man, I appreciate it. You guys do send a lot of support my way. That tip thing was actually something that Shopify offered, and I was like, hey, I'll throw it up there and see if anything comes in. But a lot of people actually do it. And I appreciate it. Yeah, definitely do. Appreciate it. My Cookie Monster Acro is reducing its green color and only color left on the tip. Any reasons on why parameters are good except ALK is low at 6.2? Well, there's your fucking bro. What do you think? 6.2 ALK is low shit. I know this because I lost a ton of color in my 300. If you guys remember me mentioning a few times that I have a really hard time staying above 7 with the calcium reactor, even after it's clean, by the way, it's still been a little bit of a struggle. So, yeah, your alkalinity is too low, man. That's a lot of stress. And another thing, maybe, I mean, if reducing green color is the only color left on the tip, I mean, I'd have to see a picture of it to give you a better idea. Maybe if you can send me a picture of it with not completely blued out, and just say, hey, green acro from live stream, something like that, and then I can look at it real quick. But yeah, that's, I mean, it seems like it might be the main reason, but there's other things that go into coloration of acros. It's not just alkalinity, lighting and nutrient levels and all sorts of stuff like that. So just send me a quick picture of it and give me all your parameters, and I can give you a guesstimate of what it might be. All right. Back when I was a kid, my mom made me use tap water for changes. 27 now, and I know better. Yeah. Well, I use tap water for my freshwater tanks. I like doing that. I mean, and I'll say, actually, it all depends on where you're living. But generally, tap water here is not horrible. I mean, I wouldn't use it in my reef tank, but for a freshwater tank, no problem, man. No problem. None whatsoever. Want to buy some of your corals. Crazy deal going on, but my coral QT system has been up for 1 month. Lights are not great. Would it be better to wait, or am I good? Well, I don't know what you mean by not great. I mean, do you what kind of par, you know what kind of par you got going over it? I mean, do you have like a single strip from Pecco kind of lighting? I mean, that's kind of, I don't know what you mean by not great. 1 month is not really a long time. Is a rock in there that's been cured, a cycle? I mean, what's your parameters like? I mean, you're bouncing around there. I would say if your light is not that great, I would say wait, because I mean, maybe it might be worth putting some money in some lighting real quick before you drop money into coral. Just my opinion. I mean, I'll have sales. I have sales going on all the time. I know that I'm going to be giving away stuff every month. I'm probably going to do maybe a Trident next month, or maybe another Apex. I don't know. I might even do, just a heads up, guys. I'm going to be retailer for Kessel real soon, probably within the next week or so. So I'm going to be uploading that stuff on the website. So if you guys want to support Kessel and you want to support the channel, you can buy all that stuff through me, and I'll have a drop ship to you. And yeah, pretty excited about all that. And yeah, so I might be giving away some Kessel lighting here during the month as well. You know, some maybe some A360Xs, or we'll see. We'll see what's going on. Maybe the 9X. I know I might give one of those away. But yeah, it just depends. I'm trying out this giveaway stuff just because I didn't really do a lot of giveaways last year with all the Corona crap and just everything going on. So I figured maybe let's try 2021, see how it changes, see how it goes. I like to kind of give back. I don't feel like, I don't know. I just getting all the support and not giving anything back other than a video every week or two. It just doesn't seem like it's fair. But so we'll see how it plays out. Anyways, back to your question. I would try to upgrade your lighting if you feel that if it can't support basic SPS like Monty's and Green Digi and Fire Digi and stuff like that, then I would wait. Just because I don't want you wasting money on coral when you could probably put that money towards your lighting first. So just my opinion. If you have doubts, you can always just send me a picture of your setup and I can tell you if it's going to support what I have. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, I'd rather you save some money. So that's all. Free shipping on a struggling college student. Yeah, if you spend $300, it'll be free shipping. Yep. Yeah, even at $300. I mean, a lot of you guys in California do the $300 free shipping. It still costs me like $60 to ship to you. it still costs me a ton of money to ship to you overnight, anyways. Let me see what we got. Is the tank people talking is the low boy? If yes, how much? The low boy is sold, and it looks like the 40-gallon shallow reef is sold as well. It looks like it's going to be Rob who wants to buy the 40-gallon. So it looks like Chris is getting the low boy and Rob is getting the shallow reef. That stuff is already sold. So I will go over numbers with those guys after the stream, and go from there. All right. Let me go ahead and get back to the stream. Okay. Have any more Galaxia? It says sold out. Yeah, it's growing right now. It's just got to grow out, and that can cut it again. It'd probably be a couple months. Yeah, I have it growing on a plate right now. That stuff sold stupid quickly last time. Like I had like 50 frags of it, and it was gone. I mean, this stuff goes so quick. You could always blame the salt. Seems okay, I guess. You guys aren't baiting me into that shit. I'm not going down that again. Hey, we bet 10% off the tank for not swearing. No, we didn't bet that. We didn't bet shit, man. Yeah, it's 50% off. Yeah, I can't believe it is either. That's the guys. I just want to let you know this is the last time I'm betting 50% and my ability not to swear for 10 minutes, no, 2 minutes. Okay, no, not doing that again. Lesson learned. I'll take a hit tonight, but that's it. I can send you a pic, but you have a lot to do, and I have a WWC as a local fisher. I can ask. Thank you for your help. Oh, you can just send me a quick pic right now. You can send me a quick pic. This sounds like a conversation I would have on plentyoffish.com. You can send me a quick pic. No. One thing you guys got to know is you never, ever go on a dating website and pick up a chick. You just don't. Because all the good ones are not on the fucking dating website. You got to get girls at at like the local grocery store. You get them at the gym. Maybe a car meet. Yeah, I don't know. Those girls are all gold diggers. You don't want to go there. I don't know. At the gas station, pumping gas. I mean, shit. Walking your dog, but just don't go on the websites. Don't go to christianmingle.com. Don't go to Tender. Don't go to freaking Plenty of Fish, because you ain't going to get nothing but dirty ass hams on there. I mean, if you're just looking to get your tip, then do it. But if you want quality meat, don't go to a dirty butcher shop. That's all I'm going to tell you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Anyways, that's all the dating advice you're going to get from FishOfHex today. Oh, I just talked in the third person because I'm starting to be like other fucking YouTubers. Anyway, it's going off the rails. I can feel it. We're already an hour in. Anyways, a couple more questions and I'm leaving. Travis, I use my Apache SQ 400 par meter, and at the top, my tank, it ranges between 387 to 400. Should that suffice SPS at the top? Like at the top of the rock structure, at the top of the tank? Because if you're only getting 400 par at the top of the tank of the water, that shit ain't enough, man. That's not enough. If you got 400 par at halfway down the tank, then you're good. But if you're at 400 par at least for me, for SPS, if you're any more than halfway up the tank and you're only at 400 par, you got problems. Speaking from experience, I don't fuck with those websites anymore, man. I don't do it. Nope. And by the way, nope, we're not going off not doing it, Andrea. Not going off the rails on this one. Nope. Just don't go on those sites, man. It's not good. Not good. Some dirty ass bitches. Ugh. They'll do anything, but don't do it. Don't do it. Anyways, that's it. I think we're done with the live stream. Yep. Top of the rock structure. 400 par, top of the rock structure is not very high, dude. I mean, you could get away with it, but I would, I don't know. I think 400 is a little low. But then again, I got SPS acros sitting at like 700 par. They don't need to be that high. I just get a lot of growth up there, but it could just be me. 400 par, here this, Rogue or Darren, just grow some coral at that and see how it does. If it's growing good at 400 par, fine. But it's a little low for my liking. But if it works for you, do it. You're on those sites. Yeah, Gabe's on. Yeah, Gabe's on Tinder, swiping dudes. That's all the fuck he's doing, man. He ain't on there shopping for bitches. Look at that dog in this picture. That is not a guy that fucks chicks. I don't care what anybody says. I ain't even gonna get in this discussion with you, Gabe. Not doing it. All right. Well, this has gone off the rails. I lost a lot of money tonight, and I'm gonna go work on emails. So that's about it. I will see you guys next week, Thursday. It's a date, same time, same place, same bullshit. All right. Have a good week. Have a good Valentine's Day. If you're single, wrap it up so you don't have kids and you don't get herpes. Because both of those fucking things are forever. All right. Peace.